Hey guys, my name is Anvit Dubey, and today I am back with another problem solving query on arrays. And today's query is we have to find the union of two sorted arrays. So i- we have been studying like sets A union B. So if there are set or A and set B, so here the set is the array. A might be like we can say A is array 1 and B is array of 2. So we have to just find the union of the two elements, which is like include all the elements, and if there's any element common in both the arrays, then we have to take it once only. So and the union of the array sorted arrays should be sorted too. So let's what our approach will be, we'll be using merge sort. So we'll be checking, we'll be taking two counters, I and j, let it be, and we'll be checking if the ith element of r1 is less than ith element of r2. Then we'll print the r1 element, ith element of r1, and increment I. If it's not, then we'll print the jth element of array 2. And the third condition would be like the else part. uh, that means the element at ith element of array 1 and jth element of array 2 will be equal. So we'll print any one of those elements and increment both j and I. So I hope you got the approach. So let's code it down. Uh, we'll be not inputting from the user. You can import a scanner class and input from the user, but we'll be just taking this example and let's code it down. So class is union. Let's write down the driver code. Public static void main. Now the two arrays, let's just copy it and array 2. Okay, okay. So now we have our two arrays, array 1 and array 2. Let's take another array, which will be the output of our solution, and let's just initialize it equals to new entity, and the length of the array will be the length of r1 plus length of r2. Yeah. So now what we can do is we can uh, take two variables int I equals 0 and j equals 0. Now we'll put one condition that I is less than the length of r1, and we'll put and condition, because if any one of the conditions fails, then we'll just get out of the while loop. So r2 and j should be less than r2 dot length. So yep, now let's just code the logic what we discussed earlier. So if r1 of ith element is less than r2 of jth element, jth at jth index of r2, then we'll just, you know, we can have it uh, for the array element. let's just take uh, or let's just print the simply array. So we'll not have this array and just print it simply. System.out.print ar1 of I, and we'll increment it, post increment it, because first we have to print it and then increment it. Else if the r of 2 at jth index is less than r of 1 at ith index, then we'll print r of 2 at jth index, increment it. Also we can add some spaces. Yep. And so the last equation condition would be like the both elements are same, so we can print either of them and just increment it. Also we have to increment j. So yep, now there will be a condition when like if r2 here is r2, length is smaller, so it will break when g exceeds it. So some of the elements at r1 might not be, in the output. So for that we'll have a condition out of the while loop. If r, or actually if I is less than r1 dot length, then we can, you know what we can do is we can simply take uh, or simply just print, like we can just do here while condition here and simply print dot out dot print r of 1 I plus plus. Like we have taken the input in the code itself, so we know that the length of r2 is smaller, but when we take input from the users we don't know which array's large length is bigger and smaller. So for that another we'll take condition if j is less than r2 dot length, then we'll copy this down, save our time, and do here j. So I guess you got a approach, and now what we'll do is just save it and run it. I guess there are no, yep, there are no errors. So what will be the output for this? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and our output is being satisfied. So yeah, this was a solution for the union of two sorted arrays. I hope you liked it, and stay tuned for upcoming lectures. See you in the next video. Thank you.